Good afternoon. Good afternoon. How y'all doing? Sorry for my tardiness. It be like that sometimes. Happy Wednesday. We are halfway there, wherever there may be. We're halfway there nonetheless. Hope everyone's having a good day. You had a good morning. So it's Wednesday. We're going to talk some football real quick. Something light, but all right. Something light, but all right. We just had the divisional round weekend of the playoffs this past weekend. So this coming weekend is going to be the championship games. And whoever wins those will determine who's going to go to play in the Super Bowl. So I want to go over the teams, which teams, that won and lost for this past divisional round weekend. And then obviously we'll make our picks or predictions of who's going to win this upcoming weekend's games. That's what I want to do. Well, let's get started. Mm-mm. My bad. Hold on, y'all. What the hell are you? Hold on. Sorry, guys. Mm-mm-mm. All right. Because what's today? You know it's Wednesday, duh. But it's the 21st. And the championship games are going to be on Sunday. The AFC championship game is going to be on Sunday, the 25th at 3 p.m. And the championship, the NFC championship game, excuse me, is going to be at 6:30. Boom shakalaka. But let's talk about who won these past games. Let's see. It's been a long day, but not a bad day. Just a long day. Mm, mm, mm. Let's see. So last Saturday, the 17th, for the divisional round, the Bills went against the Broncos. The Broncos won by 3 points in overtime. So I wasn't mad at that because I don't rock with the Bills. I wasn't mad at that at all. They are my other guys' rivals. And another game on Saturday, last Saturday, was the 49ers versus the Seahawks. And I already had picked the Seahawks to win because I was just hating because the 49ers knocked us out in the first round. But did did they lose? Did they? They lost 6-41. The Seahawks beat them 6-41. Embarrassing. Very much so. Because yes, we lost in the first round, but we didn't lose like that. So the Seahawks had did what they were supposed to do. And then so those are the results for the two games. That was last Saturday for the divisional round weekend. And then the first game on last Sunday was the Texans versus the Patriots. My other guys, which the Patriots beat them. It was 28-16 out of there. Okay. This next one threw me for a loop because I had chose the Bears to win against the Rams. They just been on a little tear. But obviously, any given Sunday, because the Rams beat them 20-17. So I know a lot of folks were disappointed by that, but that's okay. It be like that sometimes. That don't take away from the year that was had. And that's for all the teams, regardless of what happens. Oh shoot, my bad. Hey, kiss my cheeks. You said I'm late. I'm late. I'm late for a very important date. Sweat and balls. Lord. Oh, ski, ski, ski. I mean, if they ain't sweating, they ain't doing it right. They out there to play ball. Hey, Arabia. Good afternoon, everybody. Rams and Patriots are winning. That's what you're going with, CP3. I'm definitely going with the Patriots. I hope you guys are having a good day. Be right back. You're not looking in the chat yet. That didn't mean you had to be right back. The fudge. The fudge. Miss V, she loves sports and she keeps up with everything. I be trying. Girl. I'm gonna get into baseball real soon. Baseball's gonna start. What did I say last go around when I was talking about this? I think I said end of April, beginning of May is when the baseball season begins. Don't quote me, but I said I wanted to do a little pre-gaming with that before the season even begins. You said who is the cutest one? Cutest what? Football player? My quarterback. Who I say he looked like? Son. Was it Shamar Moore? Who did I say my quarterback looked like he could be his son? I think I said Shamar Moore. I forget. CP3, where you at? Nobody told you to leave just because I was reading something. How does that even work? Who does that? I think I'm gonna categorize that as rude. Yeah, that's what we gonna do. How's y'all day been? Well, I am. Let me know. Let me know. How was your day? I have not watched baseball since uh Daryl Jeter. It's playing for me. Now, Jeter, that sounds familiar. Is it a couple of them in that family that plays baseball, or are you spelling his name wrong? Is his name Daryl, or what is his name? It might be a couple in that family, or may not be no relations, but Jeter sounds familiar. Jeter. That's a funny last name. That's a funny last name. So, who does CP3 say he's running with? He's running with the Rams and the Patriots. Let me see. All right, so we went over who won, who lost for the divisional round weekend. Oh, okay. So you're saying the Patriots are going to beat the Broncos, which I'm going with that. And then you're saying the Rams are going to beat the Seahawks. Hey, man. Say, man. I don't know who I'm going to choose out of the two. I might rock with the Seahawks just off the strength that I didn't think they were going to win against the not the Browns, the Bears. All right, so you're going Patriots and Rams, CP3. I'm going to rock with the Patriots, obviously, because they're my other guys. And I'm going to rock with the Seahawks. Because I think, yeah, the last time they made any headlines, it was when they screwed the pooch in the Super Bowl against my other guys. When they threw that ball and should have handed it off. They had a good defense that year. What was it? The Legion of Doom? Legion of Doom? Dun, dun. Did you get your bonnet from Georgia? I didn't know you were. Girl, Kiss My Cheeks was in. Well, I can't even say in rare form because I don't really be watching her on panels. I don't be catching her while she be on panels acting up. But I saved that for Tonteria Tuesday. We're gonna stay on topic. He said no, his are too short. I need a larger one. He better up his ante then on some one size fits all. Ray, you rocking with the Patriots? Cool beans, me too. Who are you going with against with the Rams and who we say? The Rams and the Seahawks. I'm rocking with the Seahawks. Kiss my cheeks. Who you rocking with between the Patriots and the Broncos and between the Rams and the Seahawks? CP3 Broham, you already made your pick. So I see you two in here. Good afternoon to the Cloud Dwellers. You want to pop in real quick and give your pick? You want to make your picks for the championship game, and then you can pop back up? I won't tell nobody you popped down. It'd be our secret. Shh. Oh, you're rocking with whoever has the most cutest. You're funny, girl. That's your prerogative. I like the fact that you. Yeah, how could they not? How can they not? But yeah, those are my picks. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. Oh, let me see. Let me see. What was I gonna look up? I guess I can look up real quick if any of these teams have any like injuries due to the last games they played. Because that's tricky. Injury list. I might not even have time to do all of that, but we're gonna see. Bing, Okay. Damn. I'm just looking at some of these injuries. It doesn't seem to have any. And I'm looking for at the Patriots. Injured reserve. Mac Hollins. Abdomen. Antonio Gibson. ACL. Ugh. Yeah, you're out. Joshua Farmer, hamstring. Is it Eaton? Hip. Dang, what you do to your hip, boy? Larison, foot. I'm just naming players that's on the injury reserve list. Yazir Durant, undisclosed. Brock Lamp, undisclosed. Marcellus Dial, Junior. Damn, knee/slash ACL. Them ACLs are different. Okay, that's for the Patriots. Let's see. The other injuries I'm not listing if they're not talking about they are not going to play. Because if you playing, you playing. And if you playing, I'm not trying to hear what type of injuries you have. Broncos injury list. Mm-mm. Let me see if anybody came in or said anything. You had me laugh. Girl. Okay. Okay. Did you eat lunch today? A little something. Nothing crazy. Arabian. Enough to do the Trizic. You're too much about the for real, Arabia. I'm only naming the injuries that, not to say that matter, but the ones that is keeping them from playing in this upcoming or may keep them from playing in this upcoming championship game. You just got an injury, but they have to list it, but you're still playing. Then you playing, and it's up. Ball speed. Cause I've seen a couple injuries, but they playing. All right, let's see. Mm, 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 mm. Dang. Okay. So it says for the Broncos, key injury status post divisional round. Bo Nix. Oh, I forgot that happened to them. Dang, son. Bo Nix, which is a quarterback for the Broncos, he's out for the playoffs with a broken ankle that happened in the divisional game. Uh, then we got Pat Bryant. He got a concussion. He suffered his second concussion in less than a month. Did a live about CTE. Well, really about Antonio Brown, but we talked and how I feel like he may have CTE, but we did talk about CTE. Two concussions in less than a month. Mm. Um, Franklin, got a hamstring. He left the Buffalo game with a hamstring injury, so he may or may not play, even though it doesn't say questionable. How do you say this last name? A Forsyth. A Forsyth listed as questionable with an ankle. Delaran Turner got a knee, listed as out. And then they got some players on the injured reserve list, but they're supposed to be coming back to play, so we'll see. Uh, J.K. Dobbins got a foot, supposed to return from being on IR on the 19th, which was a couple days ago, starting a 21-day window. I don't know what that means. Maybe like they're just going to be observing. I don't know what that means. 21-day window. Drew Sanders designated to return. He had a foot/ankle injury. Lucas Krull had a foot. He's supposed to be coming back. Luke Wattenberg had a shoulder. He's destined to return. Brandon Jones had a pectoral. That chest pectoral. He's on IR. Potential return for Super Bowl. I mean, who said they was going? Matt Pert. He had a knee. He's still on injury reserve. Okay. And then they have season ending, so they're definitely not coming back. Michael Burton, they don't say what his injury was. Nick Gargulo, ACL. Johnny Walker, not Johnny Walker Red. It's the O-line, offensive linebacker. He's out. It doesn't say for what though. And then lastly, Matt Henningsen out with an Achilles. Ouch. All right, so we went over Patriots and the Broncos injury list. I hope I can get through the rest of them. Who's next? Rams. Let's see what the Rams got going on the injury tip. Rams injury reports. Why are they making it me do extra work to get the Rams list? Like, dang. Come on, where we at? I don't got time for this. Hold on, guys. Not this week, today. Okay. Wait. Here we go. Okay. Let me see if anyone said anything. Hey, Uncle L. Good afternoon. We said, what did I eat? Burger and fries. Something light, but all right. You said, what is CTE? Let me look it up real quick. I really don't feel like looking up Arabian. I'm gonna keep it a bean. Look it up when you get a chance. But basically, it's a like a brain condition injury that's caused from taking too many hits to the head, too much trauma to the head. And they said that uh, people who serve in the military and athletes, people who play sports, like contact sports, are the ones who sustain this. But it's crazy because the only way to diagnose it is after the person has passed, and then they examine the brain. But it can cause all type of behaviors, have you be a whole different person, and that's what I think Antonio Brown has. That's what I think. Dang, I was just talking about him. He played for the Patriots too. Dang, he unalived himself. Aaron Hernandez, I believe, and it ain't even about I believe. He did have Aaron Hernandez did have CTE, and when they examined his brain, because he was like in his late 20s when he unalived himself, and when they examined his brain because his family wanted to know what's good, if I'm not mistaken, they said he had, it was like stage 3 CTE, and that was the worst case for someone that young. And he was in prison for unaliving a few people. And then, for his own reasons, he ultimately unalived himself while in there. Crazy work. Hey, Cutting Edge, good afternoon. Junior Seau, too. Yeah, it's crazy work. Okay, you want to make your picks? Cutting Edge, you want to make your picks for this upcoming championship game? I went over 2 of the team's injury report list, which was who did I do? I definitely did the Patriots, and I did the Broncos, but I didn't get into Seahawks. Not the Broncos, excuse me. What did I do? I did the Patriots. Yeah, the Patriots and the Broncos, but I didn't get into the Seahawks or the Rams. But oh well, that might have been my little bias in me because those are the 2 teams that game that matters to me because Patriots are my guys. But do you want to make your picks, guys? Because we have like maybe 5 strong minutes, 5, 6 strong minutes. So I went with the Patriots. Arabia went with the Patriots against the Broncos. CP3 went with the Patriots against the Broncos. Arabia, I don't think you made a pick for the Rams versus the Seahawks. CP3 said he's taking the Rams. I'm taking the Seahawks because I did not expect them to beat the Bears, but they did. So if y'all want to make y'all picks, Patriots versus Broncos, who you going with? Rams versus the Seahawks, who you got? You said you're going to rock with my pick? Cool beans. You said Seahawks to win it all. Okay, Seahawks. Okay. Yeah, Uncle L, like, I don't know if you guys caught that live I did about Antonio Brown, and we were discussing CTE and whatnot. That's something that I'm really, like, low-key, high-key intrigued about. And it does frustrate me that with all this technology we have, the person has to already have passed in order to determine if they have it. Very unfortunate. But yes, definitely look up CTE, Arabia. Either look up CTE or if you want, I forget if you were in my live or not. You can watch that live. I hope you guys are having a great day. What about troll? Hmm. Uncle L, you say you want them to win the Super Bowl? Now, I will tell you what will be interesting to see a little rematch of the sorts between the Seahawks and the Patriots. Because, like I said, the Seahawks definitely, what they say in the business, screwed the pooch. And they team fell smooth apart after that. Which call still traumatized by that low key Sherman. He's still traumatized by that. Oh, and you know what? And shoot, what is his name? I always just want to call him Beast Mode. He has a show. I don't know if it's a current show or if I was just watching like reruns or whatever that I thought was interesting where he goes all over. It's called, I think it's called In Your City. And he goes all over and he tries different sports or different things that you wouldn't expect him to do. And it's just funny because he gonna be himself regardless. And I like that show. I don't know. I forget what it's called. Hold on. Hold on. So I do enjoy that. And that was random, but not really, but really. But because we were talking about the Seahawks. Marshawn Lynch, disrespectful. Just here so I don't get fines. That's all. That's how I am with the questions. You only gonna ask me but so many questions before I tell you. I'm just here so I don't get fined. Is that okay? In your city. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, it's on Prime. It's on Prime. Hold on. Okay, yeah. He goes all over the place. It says to learn new skills or experience local culture. Oh, okay. So it says airing segments during Thursday night football on Prime Video with episodes available on Prime Videos. Okay. I think it's pretty neat. So if you guys have Prime and that's something that you feel like you may be interested, even if you don't think you'll be interested in it, check it out. So obviously there's no current episodes. And he's been doing this for a grip, apparently. Good for him. And I like that he just able to just be himself. He wouldn't do it if he wasn't able to. I just think the whole ordeal is dope. Cool beans. Yup, what, Uncle L, you seen it before? Have you seen that show? In Your City with Marshawn Lynch? I think it's pretty neat. I'm about to get out of here. Thank you guys for coming. And then after the Sunday's games, we'll be back on Wednesday to talk about it. CP3, did you ever come back? The deuce. Hold on, let me see. What type of mess is that? No, you never seen it? If you have Prime TV, check it out. Yeah, CP3 left. Talking about I wasn't reading the comments. And I don't think he ever came back. Trifling. Anyway, thank you guys. Have a good day. I'll catch you later. Bye.